Welcome on MGSS YouTube channel. I am Khan Misra with you to discuss lines and their characteristics. And today I have to discuss parallel line and intersecting lines. Before starting it, you have to revise the line. You know very well that line can be extended either sides. It is denoted by W arrowhead. It is made up of infinite number of points. It has unlimited length. I have already discussed in the previous class. Today, when you draw two lines, my dear, you have just drawn two lines. How many ways you can draw? The first way, you may draw that distance between these two lines are same at any points that you have just drawn. You may extend either sides. Whatever distance between them at any point is fixed. Distance between them, you have to take the scale and you have to measure. Suppose that it is 2 centimeter. At any point, or you may draw, extend, and you have to measure all the places. In all the places, you have to just see that it is of 2 centimeter, neither increases nor decreases. The second type any student can draw, which intersect, means they cut one another. This is the second way that they can draw. And third way that you can draw, suppose that this is one line and the second line that you have to draw which completely overlap the first line. So two lines can be drawn by three ways. First way is that both the lines on one another, actually it completely overlap, and you can just see that this is the condition. One line it was previous and second line just over it. This is called lies or completely overlap. Second condition is it may have the fixed distance between them. And third condition is it intersect. And what is the meaning of intersect? If it has a common point, then it is known as intersect. If they do not have common point, because you know that if you name it, AB is a line, CB is another line. If it intersect at O, what it means? It means O is present on both the lines, on AB as well as CD, both the lines. On both the lines, this O has located. And since it is located on both the lines, this is why it is known as common point. Understood? And on the basis of it, because our topic is not completely overlap or coincide. So today I have to discuss intersecting as well as parallel. And if you learn the definition of any one, then you can define other. Understood? The first definition that you can just memorize for the parallel one, that two lines are said to be parallel if do not intersect at any point. Again, you have to revise with me. Oh my dear, revise. Two lines are parallel if they do not intersect at any point. Understood? Second, and you can just see that if you extend either sides, it cannot be intersect, and this is why it is known as parallel one. And this is called intersecting because it intersects at a point. At a point. Second definition you can just give. intersect, if parallel lines cannot intersect at a point, whatever intersecting lines intersect at a point. Second way you can define, you have to write on paper. Parallel lines, two lines are said to be parallel if they do not have a common point. Common point, since it can be extended, two lines are different, do not meet at a point, and therefore they do not have any common point. However, in the case of intersecting lines, it must have a common point. So on the basis of common point, you can define a parallel and intersecting. What are parallel one? Two lines are parallel if do not have a common point. Intersecting lines, two lines are intersecting lines if they have a common point. Understood? Now next, go further. Sometimes a student have a confusion. Sir, if lines has been drawn by this way, which type of this is line? Because it is seen from outside that it do not intersect. Then what? I have just said the name, parallel, intersecting or coincide. My dear, this is an intersecting lines. A student gets surprised. Sir, how can you say that it is an intersecting lines? My dear, it is a type of intersecting because if you extend it, then actually it meets at a point. What is the definition in this way? If the distance between two lines is not fixed, either increases or decreases, then it is also known as intersecting lines. And parallel lines, the line which has fixed distance between them. Fixed distance, neither increases nor decreases, then it is known as parallel lines. You understood? Again you revise with me. What are parallel lines? Two lines are said to be parallel if they do not intersect at any points. Intersecting lines are those lines if two lines intersect at a point. Second definition, two lines are said to be parallel if they do not have a common point. Intersecting lines are those lines which have a common point. And the third definition that you have to keep in mind that parallel lines, two lines are said to be parallel if the distance between them are fixed at any point. Any point on the line you can just measure, the distance between them must be fixed. However, if distance between two lines are not fixed, means distance between them are either increases or decreases, are known as intersecting lines. Hope you have to understand these two definitions. Some more facts regarding these parallel lines I will discuss. Some common example, you can just see that this is your math book, and you can just see that the parallel lines, you can just see the edges of it, this edges and this one. These two edges are parallel to one another. Similarly, you can just see that this one is also parallel one. This one, these two are also parallel. So you can just see that this is one of Another example, you can see that its edges are parallel. Similarly, you can just see that railway tracks are parallel. If you have just see the example of ceiling and roof, ceiling and actually floor. You can just see that floor and ceiling of your halls both are parallel. Understood? And also ceiling and roof, you don't know the difference between them. Roof is said to be upper part of the roof of the ceiling is the inside of your house. Upper and inner part of your house is also parallel to one another. So these all are parallels. Every example that you have to see all around are the several examples are parallels. So parallel, you can just search and make a list of them, and you can just see that horizontal lines several in our nature. If you earth and sky, then it is also said to be parallel one. So hope you have to understand parallel and intersecting lines. In next video, I will discuss some more topics. Keep you watching MDSS YouTube channel. Thank you very much.